So I ran into Mr. Salami, my primary school head teacher. He still has that face that makes every morning devotion feel like Judgment Day. The mustache is longer and grey now, but those eyes of his, like halogen bulbs, have not changed much. He saw me first as usual, but this time I didn't kneel down. I met Mr. Salami in the beer parlor. He asked why I wasn't wearing my stockings. We had a good laugh over it and married like men, Nigerian men. Men aware of the times. Men aware of the price of fuel. Men aware of the tax reform. My fellow man now in the labor market. I told him, Mr. Salami, I finally got your joke. If you were trying to be funny every time you'd gather us on the assembly ground singing, "We are the leaders of tomorrow, the future of Nigeria." Because after so many years, I've been wondering when that future will be here. You see, the last time I checked my calendar, there is no tomorrow. The last time I checked the leaders of today, they've been there since yesterday. Mr. Salami, perhaps power is this glass of liquor intoxicating, and not many drink responsibly. Many don't like to share. But we're not here to talk about political drunkards, are we? If Nigeria was a beer parlor, we're all dancing to the same music, laughing to the same jokes about snake swallowing public funds or abduction of Chibok girls. My grandfather told me when an abomination lasts a year, it becomes a culture. And it's over 2 years of the fuel subsidy removal and no result to show for it. Every year, a significant number of professionals, including medical practitioners topping the charts, flee the shores of Nigeria for better livelihood overseas. More threatening is the migration of the finest minds, as erosion in Benue washes away mineral resources and the topsoil, as banditry washes away life in the north, as Sakpa continues to wash away our human resources to the west region. Cash crops planted in Benue, shipped abroad for processing, and crude processed from our soil, shipped abroad for processing. Son of the soil, shipped abroad for master's degree. Graduates to job employment ratio is the exact equivalence of crowded canopies to available rice in the cooler. In the funeral I attended last week, I was starving to death when this lady passed by with a tray full of food and said, "I'll get back to you, sir." She never got back to me, not with the rice or the plantain. An email from the job opening I applied last week never got back to me. Power grant never got back to me. The visa attendant never got back to me. And just this morning, my landlord came back to me. Well, let's leave it there just in case. He's here. You see, the future we have all been waiting for is here. The past may have been a nightmare, but that dream is still alive. It's there beneath a coat of armor if only you can see. Unity and faith, peace and progress. Remember these words, for that is the pillars of our amalgamation. Remember the anthem we've been chanting from nursery school, for that is the foundation of our patriotism. Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria's call obey. Arise and defend your name, giants of Africa. See, to build a new Nigeria, we must first understand that the change we so desire will not come from the office of political power, but from the place of leadership. And that change is a collective responsibility, not a government project. To build a new Nigeria, we must first start with the reconstruction of our mindsets and citizen character, knowing that the tiny little things matter. The tiny trash piece of paper you tossed by the roadside, the tiny second you couldn't wait for your turn at the ATM stand and had to make trouble, a tiny tribal remark in the public transport. That's what Igbo people did do. That's what Yoruba people did do. Which triggers a generation tribal bigotry. To build a new Nigeria, we must understand that these tiny, seemingly irrelevant things amount to catastrophic impact. To build a new Nigeria, how about that tiny act of tolerance for Timothy and Abdul, who doesn't talk like you do, or look like you, who speaks differently from you do, and dresses differently, but very much is Nigerian like yourself? To build a new Nigeria, we must then invest in creativity in our individual skill sets, but in a united project. A project where, whether you are a poet or a fisherman, bring your lines. A project where, whether you're a barrister or basketballer, bring fair play into court. Whether you are a tennis player or civil servant, deliver the best service for Nigeria. When that mama put or the governor promises us roundabout, let us see it. When the policeman cocks his gun, is the intention to trigger change. Will bus conductor at Yenakpaja quietly give me my change? You see, every hand is interconnected. No one is left out of the project. I don't know about you, but Nigeria is all I've got. We must rebuild these collapsing walls. My father told me about in Nigeria in his time when a naira exchanged for $1 and our market boomed with food. Nigerians were first-class citizens around the world. He narrated how Tafawa Balewa was welcomed into the United States with dignity and prestige. He said education worked like a brand new vehicle and graduates drove after school. I saw his pictures. Mr. Salami, did you see this Nigeria or my father lied? Mr. Salami, finish your beer, we need to talk.